morning guys, welcome back to my channel. It is Friday the 27th of February and I am currently 13 weeks and 1 day out from my very first bodybuilding show. You join me today for another prep vlog. I hope you guys are enjoying them because I am pumping them out. I feel like you guys know everything about my life, which is fantastic. So we've had a interesting couple of days since the last vlog. You guys are keeping up with my week last week. You guys know that your gal was on the struggle bus. I was very tired last week, very fatigued, low energy. My training was feeling absolutely shite. Cardio was feeling super hard and I just felt super inflamed. Actually, like how I felt wise, I knew I would grind through it, right? It's not a case that like whenever I feel uncomfortable I feel like I need to do something about it, but I was even just finding I was finding it really hard to pose. I was just like getting really out of breath posing. Sessions I just could not feel any muscle working. Like I was literally going through movements and I was like, what even was that? Like, what am I even doing? Like, I can't feel anything working. We held off on the deload, so I checked in on Wednesday. I told Emma everything as how I was feeling. We said, right, let's just give it a couple of days and see. Checked in this morning and I was like, mate, it's fucking worse. Like, I just feel crap. Hunger's fine, I'm not hungry, but just like energy and like just, I don't know, I just feel like my brain to body connection just is not working right now. Like, even my posing this morning, I was like, I literally don't know how to pose. Like, am I okay? I feel like I'm going backwards. We have decided to pull back. So I'm just sitting outside the gym. I just wrapped up a devolume upper body session. We're running devolume session today, tomorrow, and then a full rest day on Sunday as normal. No cardio for the next 3 days. Yeah, so I'm missing 2 cardio sessions this week essentially, and 10k steps instead of 14k. So a little bit of a pullback. I never take devolume sessions. Whenever I take a deload, I literally just take days off the gym. But because we're in prep, I still want to go to the gym. I still want to move my body and I still want to like pump blood into the muscles essentially, and I don't want to have to eat rest day calories. So devolume sessions are where they're at. So I literally just went into the gym today. I did 1 set per exercise and it was pathetic. Like, the session was literally 25 minutes, 30 minutes long, and my steps are like half done because I'm so used to getting on the walking pad every morning. So I usually box off like 6 to 7k steps before 8 a.m. most mornings. I really don't have much else to do for this week, or for the next oh my god, I can't speak. I don't have much else to do for the rest of the day, so it's going to be a very chill weekend. I also booked a spa for myself and Richard to go to on Sunday. I actually had this booked before we even decided to run the devolume sessions. Like, I just knew I was battered anyway. A little bit bittersweet. Like, obviously when you're in prep you want to keep pushing and you want to, you know, you want to feel, I like feeling hungry, I like feeling low energy in prep, but it gets to a point where it's unproductive. And it's been 8 weeks since my last deload, and with the way that I train, I need to deload every 8 weeks. I figured that out the hard way, okay, trial and error. Every 8 weeks I like to take a bit of a deload. So the POA is, I obviously checked in this morning. I know the plan of action until Sunday. I'm going to check in on Sunday and we're going to see what's going to be happening then for the start of next week. Potentially some high days will be going in. So my weight has actually been creeping up as well, and that's another reason as to why I know I'm super fatigued, because I'm hungry, I'm in a deficit, but I'm waking up and my weight is like fluctuating like fuck, which is so annoying. Like, it's so annoying, but I know it's just fatigue. So we're gonna see what the next couple of days do, and if I can reduce a little bit of that inflammation from just backing off a little bit, then obviously we can just see where we go from there essentially, and just check back in on Sunday, and hopefully I can get a little bit of a refeed. But if not, it's not the end of the world, but I wouldn't mind one. I mean, I wouldn't say no. Yeah, that's like the updates. You guys know I've been feeling a little bit like shit last week, and it kind of makes sense now as to why. But yeah, they are like, that's the kind of the POA for the next couple of days. I'll take you guys along anyway. It is just gone 11:30. I have got up this morning, done steps, I had my breakfast, I had my pre-workout meal, I just finished an upper session, I had no cardio after it, which was nice, and I'm gonna go and now do the food shop. I actually put on makeup today. I was actually on a call with my with our manager Catherine this morning, and she was like, oh my god, you look so different, and I was like, yeah, I put on makeup for once, and I actually kind of like it now. I should definitely do this more. I actually have noticed over the last couple of days my face has been looking so dead, like I just look horrendous, and I know it's only going to get worse, so I'm like, okay, I need to give myself a little bit of life and just feel good. Not that I need makeup to feel good, I like how I look without makeup anyway, but like I just needed a little something today. So I'm gonna go do the food shop now. I'm gonna go home and pretty much just have a chill day. It's a beautiful day today, so a little walk outside might be nice later on. It's been a busy couple of days with work. Lots of clients, absolutely smashing it. Lots of client check-ins. 3 girls joining the team this week as well. So it's been busy. It's been busy, but we love busy. I literally love it so much. I'm literally so grateful for my life, guys. You have no idea. I wake up so grateful every single day. I'm probably one of the most grateful people ever. Like every single night before I go to sleep, myself and Richard do this thing where like we say like everything we're grateful for on that day. Obviously it's me who suggests that little activity every night, but I just love my life, and I'm just so grateful for everything I get to do and the women I get to help. But either way, I'm gonna stop now because I'm a bit woo woo, as you can tell. Quite hungry as well, so I'm going to go to the shop now, do my food shop, and I will catch you guys later. Okay, so I did the food shop. What is on my face? Honestly, what is that? This is why I can't wear makeup. Did the food shop. I obviously put that away. Made my post-workout meal as well. And I am quite literally starving today. Like, nothing is touching the sides. It's just one of those days. So this is gonna be fun. This is gonna be fun to deal with. Like, I literally just ate my meal and I was like, I actually feel hungrier now than I did before I ate the meal. Standard. But I mean, look, that is what it is, right? We all have hungry days. It's not gonna kill me, and hopefully the scales will be down tomorrow because of it, but I'm not gonna hold my breath. I'm not gonna hold my breath because whenever I want the scales to be down, it won't. So there's no point. And you know what, even in my head logically, like as a coach, I know that the scales doesn't really mean jack shit when you're looking leaner every week, and every time I check in with Emma I am looking leaner, so that's all that really matters. At the end of the day, it's not a scale weight competition I'm doing, it's a bodybuilding show. You know, you could be the heaviest on stage but look the best and win. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, I'm just trying not to get in my head too much about it, but it is hard. Like, even as a coach, I logically know not to worry about the scales, but you still always do, don't you? I feel like everyone does. It is 2 p.m. now on Friday, and yeah, to be honest, I have most of my work done for today because I'm literally up since the crack of dawn, but I am looking forward to this weekend. So tomorrow I'm actually going away with my family, so I'm meeting my family tomorrow in a hotel. They're obviously staying in the hotel and like they're actually like staying overnight and stuff, whereas I'm just gonna go for like the day and then I'm just gonna drive back home. It's not too far away from me, which is good, so I obviously will not be eating at any of the restaurants or anything. I will be in fact eating my meal prep either before we go in or in the car, whatever. You guys will see. I'll take you guys along anyway. I aim to show you guys how you can in fact stay on plan and still get involved in social occasions with your family and friends. And you know, in a normal fat loss phase, of course you don't need to like bring Tupperware literally everywhere with you, but if you are serious about your goals and you don't want to go off plan just for the sake of it, then it is doable and you can still make memories, you can still be present. And one of my biggest goals for this prep was to still see people, spend time with people, and not lock myself in a fucking cage, because there's absolutely no need to do that. Tomorrow will be fun, and then Sunday myself and Richard are going to a spa. I cannot wait for. I'm just going to literally sit in the sauna for 45 minutes. Probably die. No, it's going to be a nice chill weekend this weekend, which is exactly what I need. Now, I say chill. Tomorrow I'm travelling again, which is just probably not ideal, but hopefully after this weekend it won't be as crazy. But don't count me on that, because you could literally be watching my vlog next week and I'll be like, guys, look where I'm going. Good morning, guys. Happy Saturday. Having my second coffee of the day. I usually do tend to have 2 coffees every day, but as you guys know, I think I was saying in one of my other vlogs that I've like cut out, because so basically I found myself in a trap of having like 2 coffees and a Monster, but I nipped that in the bud because yeah, obviously my sleep has been fine, but I don't want to jeopardize it, so I have just been having like 2 caffeine hits per day. So I'll either have 1 coffee, 1 Monster, or just 2 coffees. So I'm having that now. I'm just about to do a little bit of makeup. I actually really enjoyed wearing makeup yesterday, so I'm gonna wear a little bit today. Now I say makeup, right? I'm talking about like bronzer and mascara and just like a little bit of foundation, but I thought I would chat to you guys while I'm doing so. It's bringing me back. When I was younger, I used to love doing makeup, and I feel like most girls can relate to that. Like, you know, the teenage disco era? Like, during COVID, I remember, like, I used to do all the cut creases, like, I used to put tape on my eyes, like, I used to go in. And I used to always dream of, like, being a makeup YouTuber. Thank God that didn't come to fruition, because I fear I would have been looked at as an absolute clown. But it is Saturday, as I said. Yesterday was such a chill day. I don't actually remember the last time I checked in with you guys, but I basically did nothing yesterday, which is exactly what I was meant to do. So obviously the plan for this weekend and yesterday was to just chill. So I did my upper body pump session. I obviously came home, got my steps done. We went on a lovely walk yesterday evening as well. The weather has just been so nice and the evenings are brighter. It makes such a difference. Honestly, I was just chilling. We're nearly finished New Amsterdam now. I don't know if anyone has ever watched that on Netflix, but it's actually our second time watching it. I just love it. We love New Amsterdam. Just watched that pretty much yesterday. And yeah, had a really nice chill evening. This morning, weighed myself and my weight is down, so the chilling yesterday definitely did what it was meant to do. It was like 63.4, so almost like 0.4 kilo down since yesterday, which is good. That was only after one day of chilling. So my plan today is just 10k steps and a rest day. It is kind of crazy though, like how guilty I felt yesterday. Like, it just felt so weird to like not be doing a full session. Like, I was even talking to Richard about it yesterday. I was like, it's mad, like in that pump session I did yesterday, like that's how most people train. Like, most people train and they just stop when it becomes a little bit uncomfortable, and I just found it so weird to do that, because usually for me I train so hard that like when it becomes uncomfortable, that's when like my true set actually begins. So I'm interested to see how that's going to go for legs tomorrow, because we all know I train glutes very, very hard. This is why deloads are so important to take. So yeah, I just know I'm going to feel so much better after, even though I don't really want to be doing it right now, if that makes sense. That being said, I just know I'm going to be able to push so much harder now after this weekend of kind of resting. 10k steps is literally like, I don't even need to try. It was mad. Like, even yesterday we went out for a walk and I was like, oh shit, like we need to stop. We need to stop. Like I've gone over my steps. Today is obviously a really chill morning as well. I was just working on a little bit of programming this morning for a new client I'm setting up. I was literally just been watching some of the backstage, or the Bikini Insider podcast. It was the one where they did the interview with Ashlyn, who came second at the Olympia this year. Yeah, it's just really interesting to see the kind of Olympians' mindsets. A lot of them are huge on mindset, and it just goes to show how important mindset is in this sport and the ability to pull back when you need to. So it's actually really interesting to get that kind of insider perspective, and I just love learning about the sport in general and how I can be the best bloody athlete and person I can be. I'm going to be checking in tomorrow morning, so you guys will know if I got my little refeed or not. I don't like to get my hopes up about things, and this is a piece of advice I could give to anyone watching this who is in prep right now. Like, don't get your hopes up around like getting high days and getting refeeds, because you never know what's going to happen, and just not being like emotionally attached to refeeds and high days. Like, I'm not attached to them, so like I don't really care. Yes, don't get me wrong, I like food, I'm gonna eat, I'm not gonna say no to one, but I don't like live to be like, oh my god, I hope I get a refeed this weekend. Do you know what I mean? Like, at the end of the day, constant refeeds are also not going to get you lean and in condition for the show. So yeah, I try not to like think about it too much. If I get one, I get one. If I don't, I don't. I am putting a little bit of life into my face, so I literally just put on like a tiny bit of like foundation. What is this? MAC Studio Fix, and then I just literally put on a little bit of bronzer, and I'm going to do a little bit of blush and mascara and a little bit of eyebrows, because I actually felt really good yesterday. It was so funny, Richard came home from work and he was like, what? Like, you look so different, what the hell have you done? And I was like, I have makeup on. goes to show how much I don't wear makeup, but I actually might start putting a little bit of effort into my appearance because it does actually make you feel quite good. Like, I just felt like a boss bitch yesterday. Also, I put jeans on. They're so big on me. What the hell? Like, they're huge. So I might need to invest in a belt. I have just arrived to the place where I am meeting my family, but I am here a little bit early, so I am going to go into the shopping centre that is here, and I am going to go to Penny's because why the hell not? Oh my god! What was that? This is why I don't go into public spaces. Why is there so many people? Why is there so many people everywhere? I'm just so bad. Like, I get very, like, not overstimulated, but I just get annoyed by people so easy. Like, it's so busy in there. It's so busy. I literally was queuing in that queue for like 20 minutes, and there's like kids and like screaming, and I fear I was about to have a meltdown. And I can't even blame prep because I'm just like that all the time. I'm so bad. But I went into Penny's and I got a couple of bits. So obviously I'm trying to get into my little makeup era. So I got like a new mascara. This is meant to be really like lengthening. So I got this. Guys, this is like fucking €19 or something crazy. So it better fucking be good. Also got a brown eyeliner, eyeshadow palette, which looks nice. New eyelash curler because mine is gross. I got some earrings, which I'm gonna put in now. Am I the only one who loses earrings like all the time? I have endless amount of earrings, and Richard finds them on the floor every single day. And I have so many earrings that just don't match each other because I've like lost the other pair. I've lost one out of a pair, if that makes sense. So I could never wear them. So I have one in there, but yeah, remind me to never go into a shopping centre again. Honestly, I don't know how people do it. I'm such an online shopper. Like, I would never go into a shop and buy clothes. I just literally can't, unless it's like lastminute.com. I literally can't concentrate when there's so many people around me. Usually, in a relationship, the girl is the shopper and the boy just follows them around. Well, in our relationship, it is the exact opposite. Like, Richard doesn't shop very often, but when he does, he does. Like, when we were in Dubai Mall, which is like the biggest shopping mall in the world, I'm pretty sure, it's huge. He was having a field day and I was literally just like dragging behind him. Actually, I was like waiting outside shops. I was like, you go do your thing, King, because like I just can't be bothered. But I am quite hungry. I am just about to go meet my family now. It's like a 15-minute drive from this shopping centre to the hotel. So I'm going to go see them. I probably will not be getting out the camera. I'm just going to spend some quality time with them. And I'll probably catch you guys when I'm eating my meal. Probably like before I drive home. Okay guys, so I'm back in the car. I'm literally having chicken and vegetables. And I just thought I would come on and show kind of the reality of being in a bodybuilding prep. Like, it's not glamorous by any means, right? And like, I'm by no means sitting here and saying like, if you're someone who wants to achieve your fitness goals or get leaner or, you know, drop body fat, improve your body composition, that you need to miss out on social occasions. Like, I am all for helping my girls, helping my clients achieve their fat loss goals with balance, you know, and being able to go for a meal with their family or meet up with their friends and learn how to track macros. Obviously, there will be an element of restriction if you're in a fat loss phase, like you have to be in a calorie deficit, but you can still live life, you know. Bodybuilding prep, on the other hand, is obviously very different. You have to be so in it. Like, this is where your mindset matters so much. Going into a bodybuilding prep, like, there is no room for error, in my opinion. And I have treated every diet I've done with this amount of adherence. My photo shoot prep diet, I didn't go a toe out of line. The same with my pre-prep diet. And I honestly think it has stood to me so much because now that I'm in my bodybuilding prep, I know how much discipline I have. Like, it's not even a question whether or not I'm going to stick to plan. Like, it doesn't even cross my mind. Like, I bring my meals with me. If it's meal time, I'm eating one of my meals. Like, that is literally it. Like, there's no doubt in my mind that I can stick to my plan. But on the other hand, if you're someone who hasn't dieted before, you haven't done any type of like stricter dieting phase, like a photo shoot prep or a pre-prep diet, this is where you might struggle with how consuming a bodybuilding prep can be. be. Like, for example, my family have just gone into the restaurant to have dinner. I'm sitting in my car eating cold chicken and vegetables. It's not glamorous, and these are things that you need to think about before starting a bodybuilding prep. Like, are you actually willing to make these kind of sacrifices? Because there's a lot of sacrifices for this sport, the prep side of this sport anyway. It's not normal, okay? It's not like the normal thing to do, but that's where you need to kind of separate yourself and remember the goal and remember why you're doing it. And for me, it's not a big deal. Like, I'm so happy to eat my chicken and veg right now, you know, but even explaining it to other people, it's like, oh my god, like, that it's not normal, you know. And that's, only when you're with like normal people you realize that we are quite extreme human beings, us bodybuilders. But I love it, and I just love ticking my boxes, and I love knowing I'm doing everything I need to do. Like, when I step on the stage, I want to know I've done literally everything, and not only in this prep, but I have literally ticked every box for the last 3 years working towards this prep. So I'm not gonna go and fuck it up now, am I? I'm gonna eat this, I'm gonna be home before it's dark, which would be great, and yeah, just have a chill evening and my creamy when I go home as well. But yeah, I just thought it would be a nice little interlude into this video to just like chat about some of the sacrifices, because today has definitely reminded me of how much you need to be fully in it if you want to do a bodybuilding prep, and there's no like half-arsing it. Good morning. It is Monday morning, just gone 6 a.m. I'm literally mid check-ins right now, but I got some exciting news this morning that I needed to fill you guys in on. We're getting a high day today, which is just music to my ears. So yesterday at Sunday morning, I woke up a new prep low at 63 kilo on the button, and I done my final devolume leg session yesterday, which literally took 20 minutes. I was going to record it and I was like, this is not going to motivate or inspire anyone. It's literally so pathetic. It feels so weird to, oh my god, frog in my throat. It feels so weird to train like not hard, if that makes sense. So today is a full rest day. I've just kind of changed my training week around a little bit. So I'm going to take Mondays and Fridays as rest days now, because it just works better with my setup, to be quite honest. So I'm resting today, but I've no cardio. So I actually haven't done cardio in like a week now, which is pretty good going. And also today, as I said, I'm running a high day. So this is my like second refeed of this prep. Obviously the first one you guys would have saw a couple of videos back, and I'm going to obviously record this one as well. I will let you guys know the macros and stuff later, but I want to carry on with work now. But I did just want to let you guys know what was happening today. So feeling a lot better, I won't lie. Like, posing is feeling better. I slept like absolute shite last night, I'm not going to lie to you guys. Like, I was waking up every hour on the hour, like just thinking it was time to get up because I was so hungry. But I just had my coconut milk latte, as you guys know I have every morning, and I'm just gonna work my way through check-ins for now. Have meal 1, do more check-ins, have meal 2, go for a walk. You know, guys know the drill, okay? Okay, queens, it is now 9:30. I am literally finished most of my check-ins for today, which is great. As we know, I've been up since like 4:30. I'm not gonna lie, this morning was rough. To be honest, last night was quite rough. I literally woke up, I went to bed at 9, woke up at midnight, woke up at 2, woke up at 3, woke up at 4, could not get back to sleep after 4. So I would literally lay there for like 30 minutes and I just got up and I checked in, which is just the reality of prep at some points. Like, I know my sleep has been good, but I just feel like there's going to be days where it's not going to be so good. I think especially because I'm checking in a lot. I think I'm like anticipating checking in, and like I'm thinking about, okay, like what is today gonna bring? And I know it's just something that I'm just not on edge about, but like I'm excited for my days, you know, as well. I'm like, I wonder, like, you know, what's gonna happen in today's check-in. But also as well, I'm just like hungry. I'm not gonna lie, like I'm just hungry going to bed, and that definitely is kind of disrupting my sleep just a little bit. But as I said, I did check in this morning, and off the back of the last couple of days of kind of chilling, so the last couple of days, as you guys know, it's been like 10k steps. I done an upper devolume, I done a lower devolume, I've had no cardio. We decided to just run some high days because obviously we've kind of dropped off the fatigue now. So now we just want to make sure that we are filling up a little bit before we we kind of push again and kind of drop the hammer. It actually hasn't been confirmed how many high days I'm getting, but for today it's obviously a rest day, high day, and my high day is higher than it was. Basically my food is higher now than it was the last high day in the last refeed. So today I'm running 165 protein, 300 carb and 55 fat, which brings me to just like 2,352 calories to be exact. So it's going to be a good day, and then tomorrow I'm going to be running, if I do get another high day tomorrow, that is, of course, I will be running 165 protein, 350 carb and 55 fat, so that will be like 2,568 calories. I'm excited to eat good today, guys, I'm not gonna lie. See what this refeed brings us in terms of the look, how I'm feeling and everything like that. I think one thing I'm really trying to just focus on right now is like not worrying about my weight as much. Like, at the end of the day, it actually doesn't fucking matter. Like, it really does not matter what weight I am, and I need to just stop getting in my head about that. And even though I'm a coach and like I literally say this on repeat so many times every single day, that weight does not matter. This is why we take pictures, you know, but I just need to kind of soak that in for myself as well, because I'm definitely finding myself over analyzing that a little bit. So I'm just trying to try and like detach myself from that and remember it's bodybuilding, it's not a weight loss competition. But yeah, I probably won't like show you guys what I'm eating today, and hopefully I can show you guys what I'm eating tomorrow with it being a training day, because that's going to be more exciting. 350 grams of carbs, so I think that'll be a little bit more entertaining to watch. I'm going to go for a little walk later. I want to go do a sunbed because I'm so pale, I literally cannot cope. I have not been doing as many sunbeds recently, and I do think it's impacting me a little bit. It's impacting my mental health, which sounds so fucking vain to say, but it's a lovely day today. I want to go for a walk, I want to get out and about, so we'll do that later. Get the digestion moving around. I also have a girl to set up, and then I also have a call at 5 with another new girl joining my team, which is very exciting. So it's a busy day, but we love to see it, and it's going to be fueled by lots of carbohydrates. I don't know if you guys remember, but in my last refeed video I was like, guys, I can't eat 100 grams of oats in one sitting. Well, now you fucking can, Zoe, okay? Because you're now way hungrier than you were when you got that first refeed. So I have 100 grams of oats here for meal 2, 50 grams of raspberries / blueberries, I do a little bit of mixture, 20 grams of peanut butter, 20 grams of whey paste, whey sludge, whatever you want to call it. I know the Americans call it like whey drip, so whatever you want to call it, and I have it in the Perform chocolate peanut butter. Guys, I put a picture up of my, like the couple of protein powders that I have, and everyone was bashing the chocolate peanut butter. I was like, are you guys okay? Dude, remember, it's probably my prep taste buds. Like, this is crack. Like, this is crack to me, this chocolate peanut butter. Probably my favourite. Also, my new favourite is the coconut cream. So good, it's so good. But watch me absolutely not give a fuck about protein again when I'm in my next off season. And also, oats are something that I can't eat in off season. I usually do cream of rice, but oats you just get a lot more volume. I'm literally salivating, so I'm gonna go and eat this and I'll catch up with you guys later. Say hi, vlog.
Hi, vlog.
Happy Monday. You're eating chicken and rice at
half 11.
Half 11, yeah.
Right.
Meal 2?
Meal 1, breakfast.
What did you have for breakfast?
Breakfast.
I don't know how you can do that. Anyway.
Fueled by coffee.
Coffee and vibes, baby. Okay, queens, so just met Richard for a coffee when he was on his break. I also done some steps as well, and I just came home and I had my meal number 3, which was 100 grams of sourdough, but I just had 100 grams of bagel instead. Eggs, egg whites, bacon, mushrooms, onion, you know the drill. So that went down a treat. I'm so hungry today. What the hell? I think this is something that is a huge misconception, is when you're getting high days and when you're getting a refeed that you're just not going to be hungry, but I am ravenous. I'm so hungry. But it was so good, guys. It's so nice to like finish a meal and feel somewhat full for a little portion of the day. But yeah, that was delicious. I have work to do now. I'm jumping on a call in literally 5 minutes, so I'm gonna hop on that. I'm gonna walk on the walking pad while I'm doing it just to like finish off my steps. I'm gonna bang those out and just have a really chill evening, because that's the whole point of today, you know? That was the whole point of the last couple of days as well, is just to chill, bring stress down, and just give my body a little bit of life. But I am excited to train tomorrow. I cannot wait to train tomorrow, and hopefully with another high day going in, but we will see what happens in the morning when I check in. But yeah, feeling a little bit more alive now, I won't lie. I have had my 2 coffees, so yeah, I've had 3 meals as well, so I do feel quite good. Although this morning I was like, how am I going to get through this day? Okay, it is a little bit later on. I don't know what it is, right, but I've been feeling really weird today, like kind of feeling a little bit down, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know why. I didn't know why until I just looked outside the fucking window. Also explains why I slept like shite. And I was doing check-ins this morning, and 3 of my clients, one after the other, said they could not sleep last night, and I was like, what's going on? The first thing I thought of was the moon, but that was just like a generalized guess. Guys, there's a full moon shining so bright in this window right now. It is actually insane. It looks like the sun. All the feelings I'm having today are probably due to that fucker out there, because I don't know, like, life is good, but I felt so down today. Like, I just feel really weird, and I wasn't even going to pick up the camera and vlog this, but I want to be honest, obviously, and I want to show the days that I don't feel good. Not that I don't feel good today, but I do just feel a little bit like not myself, if that makes sense. I don't know, and I'm sure other people can relate to this, but just like one of those days where you feel like you're miles behind everyone else in life. Like, I don't know what it is, but I'm just having one of those days. But I'm blaming the moon. It's not my fault. It is the moon's fault. And that makes sense now, because it's literally shining in on top of me right now. But either way, it has been a good work day today, a busy day. It is now like nearly 7 p.m. and I'm just about to have my last meal, which is just my creamy as normal. I feel very full today, like my belly is happy, which is nice. It's going to be nice to go to bed with a full belly tonight, and hopefully I sleep and this fucker doesn't ruin it. But I'm training tomorrow, I'm so excited, and yeah, it's gonna be hopefully another good day of food. Okay, good morning YouTube. It is now Tuesday, nearly 10 a.m. and I checked in this morning and I got another refeed, as I kind of predicted. So I woke up this morning 1 kilo heavier than I was yesterday morning, which I initially checked in and I was like, oh, I'm heavier, but then Emma kindly reminded me that that's literally the whole point. The whole point of a refeed is to be heavier. So essentially, like, what we're doing is we're trying to like mitigate fatigue, and we're trying to like give me a bit of life and give me a pump again. So the fact that my body is actually utilizing the carbohydrates and they're like quote unquote sticking is a good thing. So obviously over the weekend, when I was pulling back training, pulling back steps, pulling back cardio, that obviously dropped off fatigue, whereas now the refeed is actually doing what it's meant to do. I feel like if we put in the refeed at the weekend, my body would have just burned through the food. So yeah, it's a bit of a head gate, it's a bit of a mind fuck sometimes, like trying to remind yourself of that, especially when you're dieting and you're used to the scales going down. But just keeping my head screwed on. So we have 350 carb going in today, which is delicious. So I've already had my meal 1, which is my normal Weetabix overnight Greek yogurt bowl, and then I had my second meal, which was 100 grams of oats. Basically the same meal that I showed you yesterday. But how do you feel about my refeed?
Great.
You love when I have refeeds because I just have more energy.
You're full of energy. Yeah.
Full of beans. But we're about to just go on a walk now and yeah, do some steps. To be honest, I already have nearly 6,000 steps done because I walk and work at the same time doing check-ins. But it was a good day. It is so sunny today. Like, the skies are so blue. The skies are so blue and there's no clouds, so we're gonna have a lovely walk. Actually, I think today is like the first day of spring officially. Or did I hear that somewhere?
Summer.
First day of summer? No, it's only March. I think today is the first day of spring and it's off to a wonderful start. So we're going to go for a walk, get some steps done, go home, eat my pre-workout meal. I'm going to go to the gym a little bit later today because Richard isn't Richard isn't in work until later. So we're going to spend the morning together and yeah, let's go get some steps done. Okay guys, so I am sitting down to have meal 3 of the day, which is a hefty one. So I have 120 grams of bagel, 2 eggs, 80ml egg whites, 2 bacon medallions. I have mushrooms and peppers under here, and 100 grams of banana as well. I'm full, I won't lie. So this is my 3rd meal because I'm just training a little bit later today, and my belly is full. It better be a good session because I've already had my normal breakfast. I've already had my 100 grams of oats. Now I'm having this. When I come home from the gym, I have, is it either rice or potato? Like a lot of it. And then I have my creamy later on with a squares bar. So it's a big... He's listened to me talk about food all day long. But it is going to be a hefty day of carbs, which is actually wild because like I used to eat this amount of food in my building phase. No issue. Like I used to be on even more than this. I think in my off season I got to 400 carb, and today's only 350. But it feels a lot because obviously I'm used to eating like way less. I'm really excited to train today, so I'm going to take you guys along for today's session anyway. I'm going to record it so you guys can see. I actually haven't recorded posterior for my channel yet, so I think that'll be a nice session to bring you guys along with, and I will catch up with you when I'm outside the gym. Okay guys, wow. Can you tell I did a sunbed? Oh my god, I think I'm a little bit burnt. Oh well, that will turn into tan by tomorrow, so love that for me. Let's wrap up the last couple of days. Let's wrap up this week's video. It's been a very hectic video. I'm just editing it now, and it's so funny, in the first clips I didn't even know I was going to get a refeed, so you guys really did live this couple of days with me. So obviously we pulled back a little bit, refeed went in. It is now Tuesday evening. I'm uploading this video in the morning, and yeah, it's been a nice couple of days of just like pulling back a little bit. I have been so bad, I literally didn't record any of my food, but if you guys saw the first refeed video, it was basically those meals except a little bit more carbs. It's not that fun. If you guys really do want to see my food, I will show it, but I just feel like it's so boring to show. But it's been good. I'm sitting here with one meal left. I have my squares bar and creamy later on, but it has been obviously a very nice couple of days of refeeding and just pulling back a little bit. Today's session, as you guys just saw, was a good one. So that was like my first full volume session now since would have been Wednesday or Thursday last week. So I'm predicting, I'm going to check in the morning, and I'm predicting it's going to be back to normal baseline calories. Cardio will be back in tomorrow, steps 14k. So we'll obviously see, and I will let you guys know in next week's video. But for now, thank you so much to everyone who has watched this far. Make sure you let me know you're loving the videos by dropping them a like. Also, there's a lot of you guys watching who aren't subscribed, which is weird. So go down and press the subscribe button right now, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye.